Ever wondered why your life isn't feeling the way it's supposed to be? Why you feel stuck? Why you keep getting rejected by those around you? You keep losing those deals, and now you feel hopeless, with no moral direction, and you lack internal confidence and belief in yourself? The problem isn't entirely on you. It's something more, something deep. And I can show you the blueprint for fixing it, using your life as a comparison to one of the most iconic WWE superstars of today, Roman Reigns. Phase 1. Shedding the old identity. Confidence isn't about pretending, it's about identity. And sometimes the identity you're carrying just doesn't fit anymore. Take Roman Reigns, for example.
You there, sitting at home. Acknowledge me.
For years, he was the big dog. He had the strength, the spotlight, the athletic look. But he wasn't beloved. He was rejected. His promos sucked.
You are a sniveling little suck-up sellout full of suffering succotash, son!
Despite all the push given to him as the big dog, it still wasn't kicking. Want to know why? The identity wasn't working. Fans didn't connect. The gimmick felt hollow. And Roman knew it. He wasn't chasing validation or pleasing anyone. But he was stuck, trapped. He was trapped in a version of himself that doesn't fit and was never accepted by the fans. In his own words, the big dog era never existed.
There is no big dog. He's dead now. I don't even see him. I didn't even see this. It didn't happen.
It was a mask, and masks eventually crack. So he buried it. He let go of the identity that wasn't true to him, because it was forced by the corporate and expectations placed on him by the business that were never meant to be on his shoulder. An identity which was fabricated, forced, and flat out wrong. The fans didn't dislike him because he was Roman Reigns. They disliked him because of the gimmick placed on him by the company. He wasn't being Roman Reigns. He was being John Cena 2.0 until he shed the big dog gimmick and finally became his fully aligned self, the tribal chief. A well-beloved dominant heel, not a corporate-forced babyface. He was once stuck, just like you might be, in an identity that no longer serves you. Same applies to your own life. Could be your job, your business, or social life. The reason you're not moving forward in life isn't because you're not clever or smart, but maybe it's a particular identity that doesn't or no longer serves you, and you're still clinging to it. For if a man must change the world, then he must change himself. That's the first step to confidence. Shedding what no longer serves you. Killing the identity holding you back could be your old beliefs, or what your supervisor or peers told you to be. Phase 2. Ego as shield, dominance as sword. But here's the thing. When you strip away an old identity, you need something stronger to replace it. Roman didn't just walk back in with a new nickname. He came back armed with a new version of himself. You could call it ego or dominance, whatever you want to name it. But when he walked with his tribal chief gimmick, not only did he change his life, but he changed the landscape of the business itself. For once, you change yourself, you change the world, for you are your own world. And ego became his shield, dominance became his sword. Although ego and narcissism has been taught to be a bad thing in society, one must understand the world doesn't bow to morality, it bows to clarity. And he understood something most people miss. People don't crave authenticity or honesty. They crave certainty. They crave clarity. They want someone who knows exactly who they are and where they're going. Roman gave them that. He delivered. He aligned himself with his true self. He stopped being the guy who fit into someone else's story, the corporate babyface, and he became the author of his own. That's why the tribal chief worked. It wasn't just a character, it was alignment. His true self, his portrayal of pride and dominance, told him he was the one. His dominance proved it. He invoked fear in other wrestlers in the locker room, and the fans, they didn't just watch, they believed, they acknowledged. Phase 3, demanding acknowledgement. And then came the final step, acknowledgement. Roman didn't ask for respect, he demanded it. He stood in the ring, looked the world in the eye, and said, "Acknowledge me!" That's confidence at its peak. Not the kind that whispers, Not the kind that hopes, the kind that roars, the kind that forces people to stop, to look, to recognize. Not just his words, but his actions, his personality, his presence spoke for themselves. He didn't beg for approval or acknowledgement from those around him. He demanded it. He earned it. And in exchange, he delivered one of the most iconic, engaging storytelling in sports entertainment. Same could apply to you in every area of your life. Maybe the reason why you feel stuck or unconfident is because of your big dog gimmick, your old beliefs and identity that's dragging you down, your self-delusion, morality, and honesty, rather than clarity. And here's the honest truth. If you don't kill your old self, it will kill you. Confidence isn't about being liked. It's about being respected. It's about being acknowledged. Roman Reigns didn't wait for the fans to give him approval. He demanded acknowledgement, and they gave it. So don't just be part of the crowd. Stand out. Don't just survive. Thrive. Be the leader. Be the truth of your own life. Build yourself. Build your new belief. Build your confidence. But ego alone isn't enough. You've got to back it up with dominance, with presence, with the kind of energy that makes people stop and pay attention. That's when confidence becomes real. That's when you stop asking to be acknowledged and start demanding it. That's the power of ego and dominance working together. Ego fuels your belief. Dominance secures your place. Roman didn't just change his nickname, he changed his mindset. And you can do the same. Stop waiting for applause. Stop waiting for permission. Own it. Demand it. Live it. So, what area of your life do you think this affects? Your job? College? Relationship? If you feel stuck and not confident with yourself, it's not because you're not confident or bright. It's because you're still clinging to your big dog identity that doesn't serve you. Could be the forced corporate mask given to you in your place of work, or expectations laid on you, or it could be something else. The bottom line is, if it doesn't serve you, it's just there to hold you back. It's there to hold you back. The choice is yours. Kill it and embrace the one that serves you.